Hi there. So this is in continuation with the earlier video where I've been giving you 20 ways to handle a call or a customer over the call. Okay. So what I will be doing is for the previous 10, I will leave a link for you. You can go back and check that, and we'll start with the 11th one today. Okay. So the 11th way to handle a call, one of the ways to handle the call is to control the pace. Okay, control how you're speaking to the customer or the pace that you're talking to them at. Okay, so remember, you're the DJ of this call, you're the DJ of this conversation and ceremony. So you maintain a certain pace and allow the customer to speak accordingly. This will ensure that the client is able to understand you clearly, and there will be boundaries that will be set for the call. Okay, so if you talk too fast, they will be thinking it's a disclaimer of some sort, and it's a loan ad perhaps, so you're just giving that the fine print read. So that is what they will think of it as, and they will not understand what you're saying. So pace yourself, like I'm talking right now. Pace yourself, go very slow, not like a turtle slow, not like a tortoise slow, but medium pace. All right. 12th point is empathize, but don't overdo it. Okay, we don't need extra drama around it. You just need to empathize, get out of it, and start the process of helping the client. Okay, so be sure to let the client know that you understand their frustration or their concern. When the client calls, it is not always about frustration. It could just be a login issue, or it could be just some information that they're looking for. So you don't need to go ahead and empathize, over empathize yourself unless there is a situation around it. Okay, then you can go ahead and empathize. So don't go and say, oh no, that is so tragic, I'm so sorry to hear that. You're fixing their order, not narrating a soap opera. Okay, these are not our daily soaps on TV that wherein they so let's not do something like that. Just empathize, say how sorry you are or you understand, and you move out of there so that you can help them take the next step. Be sure to take ownership of the issue, because you're the hero for that day. Okay, because they are calling you. When the customer calls you, you need to be the hero. You are the one who are going to take control of the situation, and you're going to help them with it. Okay, so be sure to make them feel like you are the one, you're personally handling their case. So it's your chance to be the Batman or the Superman without the mask. Okay, and Batmobile in your hands. So you go ahead and you enjoy yourself and resolve the query. Avoid any kind of jargons. Remember that you're speaking to customers, to human beings. Okay, so use simple terms and avoid any kind of technical terminology. Otherwise, what will happen is, don't say the optical fiber bandwidth is underutilized. Just say net is slow. Yes, I agree, the network is slow or the net is slow. We'll fix it for you. Okay, net slow है, हम आपके लिए वो तुरंत fix कर देंगे. ठीक है? So this is something that you can do. And for instance, if you say for any example, so don't use a complete. So if it is per se a short form of something, then elaborate that short form the once and then move on to the next. Suppose for example it is AI, so you can say artificial intelligence or AI, and then continue to say AI, because it is now understood by the client that you're talking about artificial intelligence. Okay, use short holds and tell them the reason why you're putting the call on hold. Now you're not going to place a customer on hold. Are you going to pick up the customer and place them on hold? No, you're going to place a call on hold. So your sentence would be, is it okay if I place your call on hold? Okay, or would you mind staying on the phone with me while I place the call on hold? Okay, so let them know why you're going to be doing this. Because I need to discuss this with a co-worker, I need to look up for the information, or I need to work in the back end for this. So that's why I would like to place your call on hold for a minute or two. Otherwise they'll imagine that you went to eat your breakfast or a snack item. You don't want that happening. Okay, so otherwise they'll be left in the cold. They will not know what's happening in the background. Okay, or even the same thing for, in fact, silence or dead air on the calls. Same thing with that. Don't make them very long. Work as per your processes, what has been defined in your process. Get back to the client and let them know that you're still working on the issue, and if it is okay, if you place the call on hold instead, so that they can hear some music or some conversation in the background, or they can keep doing something that they're doing in the background. Okay, and then you can always get back to them and say, oh, I'm so thank you for your patience, or thank you for staying on the phone with me. Appreciate that they've stayed with you on the phone. Okay, then you have keep your desk calm. What does that mean, keep your desk calm? It means the background noise should be at the minimum. Okay, you may have things happening in your household. A lot of people are working from home these days, and we are working from our homes. There could be a lot of noises, so try to ensure that you're staying in a place, or you're sitting in a place where there is minimum or no noise. Okay, or if you're in your office, you can place the call on hold and then ask your colleagues or co-workers to reduce the noise, so that the client is not affected, your call is not affected, and it ensures that you're giving them your 100% attention. Okay, we do not want the client to think, where is the office, it's like a fish market outside, and they're not able to process what you're saying. Confirm every step. They should never guess what's happening. Okay, update them as you check or transfer the call. This does not mean that you keep doing okay, now I'm doing this, now I'm doing that, this, that. Not every step needs to be told, but anything that is important, that you're saying, okay, I'm going to just check on this, give me a second. You're going ahead, okay, I see that your account looks fine. It does not show me any errors, or it not show me any problems in the account. I will need another second to check something else for you. So go back and let the client know what you're saying, so that they're with you every step of the way, and they know that their issue is being looked into. Okay, otherwise what will happen is, it will become like a live commentary. You've seen a cricket or a football commentary, right? So we are not giving commentary of sorts. All we are doing is letting them know what you're doing, but not every step. Important steps can be told to them. So ensure that you verify the steps that you're saying. 18th, match their energy within reason. There will be times when the client is talking too fast, or that is the rate of speech is very fast, or it is very slow. Either ways. So what we need to do is, we do not need to go to that pace of talking, or that we don't need to match that rate of speech, but we can maintain a medium one. However, if there are elderly clients, or if there are people who are having difficulty with the speech, or they are unwell, ensure that you talk the way that they are able to understand. If there are clients who talk slow, then you can also match their speed of speech. Okay, but not too slow. You don't need to go very slow, but try to match it. If there's a customer who talks extremely fast, you can also increase your rate of speech to a certain extent without going overboard. Okay, so if they are calm, don't sound like it's a nightclub. If the client has come to you and there are issues, there are some serious issues, you don't need to make a big deal out of it. Okay, you're not a nightclub. No, you need to be calm, and yourself, the client himself or herself is calm. You don't need to feel agitated or make a mountain out of a mole. So if they are excited, you don't have to sound that excited either. You can go with your natural pace. Okay, but without being too silent, like you're at a sad occasion. Now 19th point is, avoid the blame game. This is very important, guys. Okay, professionalism in this area of life is very, very important. Never ever blame your department members, your co-workers, your competitors, peers, your other organizations who are the competitors of yours. So no, or the person who's calling. Never. Okay, you can acknowledge the fact that yes, it could have been done better, but without placing the blame or saying, oh, he's like that, he doesn't do his job well, oh, the computer is always not working. No, this is, you're the face of the company. Even if the client is not able to see your face, you are still the face of the company, as in you're talking with the customer, you're talking on behalf of your company. Always have a good persona of your company as well, because you're the brand, you're going to be representing a brand. Okay, that's your organization. Be very careful with that. Okay, so customers don't care whose fault it is. Okay, they really don't care whose fault it is. They just want the issue fixed, or something quickly couriered to them or replaced for them, without taking too much of time and hassle. Okay, whether they're refunds, repairs, they just want a quick job done. They don't want to sit with you and chat with you like old aunties. Okay, then leave the door open for any future contact. Always give them a reference number or a ticket number, a case number to follow up if required. So if you're going to be transferring the call per se, or if you need to route the ticket to the next level team or to a different team, always provide the ticket number to them. Okay, it's always a good idea. So in case the client has to call us back, what happens if they're calling us back? They will call back with that reference number. So even the analyst, the next agent who takes the call, it is easy for them to pull up the ticket instead of going and spending like 2 to 3 minutes looking for that particular client's call. A lot of times I see, even when I call any customer service, they don't have my reference number, ticket reference number. Oh, it's okay, it will come to you on the email. What if I want to note it down now? Right? The client has that option, right? You can give the client that option. Give the ticket number to them. Okay? It's like ending the first date without text me if you need me. But so let's not do something like that. So always be sure that the client feels comfortable calling you back with that ticket number in hand. Okay? So now what you can do is go through my previous video and this video, okay, for an extended explanation. Let me just quickly go ahead and checklist the points that we've discussed. Listen like it's a Netflix plot twist. Smile even if the customer can't see you. Use their name, but not like a scolding parent. You're not a parent. Keep your tone warm even if your brain is screaming away to glory. Let silence do the talking. Be calm and quiet. Confirm and repeat the issue or the problem at hand. Don't overpromise, because you're not a Superman or a Spider-Man. Use positive language. End on a friendly note. Keep your energy consistent throughout the call. Control the pace. You're not the DJ of the conversation, remember. Empathize but not overdo. It's not a drama. Take ownership. You're the hero of the day. Avoid any jargons. Okay? Speak like a human being and not like a IVR or a robot. Use short hold times or the dead end or the silent times. Tell the customer why you're going to place the call on hold or there's going to be silence on the call. Keep your desk calm, which means the background noise should be at the minimum. Okay? Confirm every step that you're taking while resolving the issue or while documenting the problem. You should not allow the customer, the customer should not even try to figure out, or they should never guess what's happening in the background, in fact. Okay? Match their energy within reason. Avoid a blame game. Leave the door open for future contact. Okay? So thank you so much for watching. Let me know which ones you are following, or if you're following all of them, and do give me a comment so that we can, or let me also know if there is something else that you would like me to talk about. Okay? Thank you so much. Do like, subscribe and share to my channel. Thank you.